Hey there, boxing world. So today, Shakur Stevenson and Conor Benn do an interview with Ariel Alawani. And Shakur Stevenson and Conor Benn were sitting right next to each other, and they were talking smack about each other, and now they are trying to make a fight with each other. Conor Benn throws the first jab at Shakur Stevenson, stating that he got buckled by Cepeda in this last fight. And 99.9% of the boxing world knows that Shakur Stevenson actually got buckled. The only person that does not believe that Shakur Stevenson got buckled is Shakur Stevenson. Even Shakur Stevenson's daughter knew that he got buckled. She said that he almost got knocked out. What a smart little girl. And Shakur Stevenson follows up by saying that he lost to Chris Eubank Jr. and he almost got knocked out too. But then Conor Benn says, you tried moving up 2 weight classes to fight somebody much bigger. And this is true because Conor Benn did go up 2 weight class to fight Chris Eubank Jr. And Shakur Stevenson said that he was trying to size up Conor Benn. And he says that he's almost the same size, which I really do not believe that. And Conor Benn believes the same thing because Conor Benn said, okay, if we are the same size, then fight me at 160. And Shakur Stevenson just shut up. And that's what I'm trying to say about Crawford. If Crawford is as big as Canelo, I would tell Canelo to fight Crawford at 175. But Crawford could barely make 168, so I doubt that Crawford will be able to make 175 because there is a big size difference. When Canelo and Crawford did that face-off, yeah, Crawford was a little bit taller, but I'm pretty sure he was wearing some shoes that make him look taller. Yes, and that Crawford looks similar to the size of Canelo, but there's a big difference. Canelo was fighting in the ring and he had to make weight. And Crawford, that was a fat Crawford. I know people are gonna say, how could you call people fat? Because I'm fucking fit. So yes, if Shakur Stevenson and Conor Benn do make a fight together, I am pretty sure we're gonna see the size difference when they both make weight. And we already seen Shakur Stevenson take a jab from William Cepeda and he got buckled. And that's not even a power shot. A jab is the weakest punch in boxing. And if that could buckle Shakur, imagine the destroyer. This guy has 1-punch knockout power and Cepeda doesn't. Cepeda does get stoppages, but he's a volume puncher. It takes a lot of punches for him to take you out. I believe that is one of the reasons that Shakur puts a lot of emphasis of being a defensive fighter because he knows he cannot take power shots. I believe that's why he fought like that against Edwin de los Santos. He was not throwing a lot of punches because both of his hands were injured. So there's nothing that Shakur Stevenson could have done to get Edwin de los Santos off of him. But Edwin de los Santos did not throw a lot of punches either. He was waiting for Shakur to open up so he could counter Shakur. But Shakur and Edwin de los Santos did not open up, making it one of the most boring fights in boxing history. Both Shakur Stevenson and Edwin de los Santos took a shit in the middle of the ring. And I never say that. I only say that about Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney because they both had given the worst fights ever. I believe Shakur Stevenson only landed 5 more punches than Devin Haney did when he took a shit in the middle of the ring in New York City. But I am pretty sure they learned from the mistakes and they're gonna come back stronger. At least Shakur Stevenson did. The difference between Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson was injured. I have no idea what was wrong with Devin Haney, but Killer Court gets a pass. Man, I know I go a little hard on Devin Haney, but that's because I'm a fan and I expect a lot more from Devin Haney, kind of like tough love. But yes, Shakur Stevenson versus Conor Benn will be a good fight, but I have Conor Benn stopping Shakur Stevenson unless Shakur Stevenson gets on his bike, and that is exactly what Conor Benn said. Are you gonna get on your bike or what? To tell you the truth, I really do not hate any boxer. I don't know why these content creators go hard on other fighters when the whole boxing world is gonna watch every big fight, no matter if you hate the fighter. Oh, except for Tank Davis, he does not watch anybody's fights. But yes, the plan is to fight Shakur Stevenson and Conor Benn at 147. If they do fight, who do you guys have winning, champs? I have either Conor Benn by stoppage or knockout or Shakur Stevenson on points. But remember this, guys, I ain't the biggest, I'm the baddest. And if you want to hop on your boy, throw $1 at the super thanks. I got a roll. Peace.
I shook up the world! I shook up the world! I shook up the world!